Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel in the first place. Today we have a Mirio X reader. It's called Autumn, and I know it's not really exactly the season, but it's pretty close, at least where I live. So let's just read the author's note before we get into it. Autumn is your favorite season of the year, and a special someone makes it even better. Your quirk is Pumpkinhead, and this quirk allows the user to make pumpkin heads that devour anything and explode once full. Let's just get into it. The skies were grey, the cool air filled my lungs, and orange and yellow fell to my feet as I stood there with a box filled with different flavored donuts. A smile quickly grew on my face with a sudden happiness. If you couldn't tell, it was autumn, personally my favorite time of the year. Autumn gave me a reason to cover up my skin and stay home wrapped up in blankets. Though it was just cool enough to go places if you are the type to not like summer. And the best part of it all was that Halloween was just around the corner. I made my way back to my home, walking away from a Mr. Donut shop, enjoying the scenery before me. You see, I was currently having a study session with my small group of friends, Mirio, Tamaki, Hado, and Yuyu. I had gone out to get something to eat since there was nothing better at home. I unlocked the front door and said, "I'm back," greeting the group in the living room after taking off my shoes and walking around in my socks. I placed the box down on the table and sat on the floor next to Mirio. "I came back with donuts," I proclaimed, opening the box. "Was there nothing else?" Yuyu asked. "There was. This was just the cheapest store," I answered. "Sorry for not getting something better," I sheepishly apologized. No, it's fine," Yuyu said, picking up a glazed donut and beginning to eat it. I picked up a pumpkin-flavored donut, and before I could even bite into it, I was interrupted. "You really like autumn, don't you?" Mirio asked me. Well, that part of me was always so easy to read, and there was no denying it. Even the way I dressed basically said so. I was wearing an orange plaid sweater, jeans, and orange socks that read Halloween on them. I blushed a bit, seeing that I was easy to read, and the fact that it was Mirio, the guy I liked, pointing it out. "Well, there's no point in denying it. I really do like autumn," I said, feeling a little embarrassed. "Oh, right, I forgot to ask. What are you guys gonna be for Halloween?" Hado asked. "A pirate," Mirio answered quickly. "I'm stuck between Hermione or Eleven," Yuyu responded. I was thinking maybe a zombie," Tamaki responded quietly. "I'm in the same boat as Yuyu. I can't seem to decide between 02 or just a regular demon," I answered. "How about we go out this Saturday to pick out our Halloween costumes?" Hado suggested. We had all already agreed to going to the costume store on Saturday, though Tamaki was a bit hesitant about his answer. Time skip. It was around 8 p.m. when the study session had finally ended. I was standing by the door, saying my goodbyes to everyone as they left one by one. I walked back into the living room to help clean up. "Oh, Mirio must have left this behind," I said, picking it up. I opened the book, checking if he had taken notes while he was here, and to my surprise, he did. "I'll just keep it here until I see him tomorrow," I said, putting the book down on the table, and I continued cleaning up the mess until I heard the doorbell ring. Who would come at this hour? I questioned, walking up to the door and looking through the peephole, only to see that it was Mirio. I opened the door to be face to face with the nervous Mirio. Strange, I thought. "Hey, listener, I kinda left my book here. Mind if I get it?" he said sheepishly. "Yeah, of course, I don't mind. I just saw it on top of the table," I said as he made his way into the house to get his book. My heart began to pound out of my chest nervously. It was just me and him, for a brief moment. That doesn't happen all that often in our group of friends, so of course I was nervous. I placed my hand over my heart, trying to calm myself down. He was just my friend, and sadly nothing more. "Thanks for teaching me all this stuff. It was fun since you were the one teaching," Mirio said with a fright smile, setting a flame to my heart. His smile was infectious, and I couldn't help but smile in return. "Well, it was great to have you over. Come back any day," I said. "I'll take you up on that. Well, see you tomorrow," Mirio said, beginning to walk away. Wait," I said, making him stop in his own tracks, and he turned around to look at me. "Come on, listener, you can tell him. It's the perfect time," I thought, trying to convince myself to tell him my feelings towards him. "Yeah, what is it?" he asked. There was no hope. I had lost all courage in telling him. Never mind. See you tomorrow, and stay safe while walking home," I said before closing the door and locking it. I leaned my head against the door and sighed. Ugh, why am I such an idiot? Time skip. I was running through the streets, my feet stepping on all the leaves, making a crunching sound as I did. I had woken up a little late this morning, so I was running to the mall to meet with everyone on time. By the time I had made it to the entrance, I was panting, trying to catch my breath. I looked around, trying to find everyone, only to see Mirio. I walked up to him curiously as the reason he was all on his own. Hey Mirio, where is everyone else? I questioned. I don't know, I already tried texting all of them, but they didn't answer. Maybe they're late? He said, putting up that possibility. I hope they come soon, I said. We should go to the costume store, maybe they're already there, Mirio suggested. On our way there, we told jokes to each other, and small yet funny things that had happened over the week. By the time we made it to the store, we couldn't find them anywhere. Where could they be? I questioned, getting a little nervous. I was left all alone in the mall with Mirio, the guy I like, and my heart was pounding out of my chest. I couldn't handle all of this nervousness, especially after my first attempt to confess to him on Thursday. Are you okay? Mirio asked me. I looked up at him to see his face just a few inches away from mine. My face flushed at the fact that it was just the two of us now, and I was beginning to panic at the sudden closeness. I'm fine. No need to worry about me, I quickly responded. Mirio's point of view. I stood up straight, scratching the back of my neck, realizing how close we were. Though they looked so cute when they were nervous, a blushing mess. You know, you're really cute when you blush, I openly admitted. Listener responded, putting their hand in front of their face, trying to block my view of them. I smiled at their somewhat childish antics and grabbed onto their hands, holding them tighter, to get a better look of them. How about we start looking for our costumes? Just the two of us, I suggested. Okay, they answered. After a while of looking around, Listener went with Zero too, while I quickly found a zombie costume. We had went straight to the counter after getting what we needed. Aren't you two adorable? Still going out of your way to buy a Halloween costume? What a cute couple, the woman at the counter said with glee. The thought of Listener and I together made my heart skip a beat. Truth is, I had feelings for the short person next to me. Their personality was so wholesome, I couldn't help but fall in love with them. No, we're just friends, I said before Listener would have to deal with more embarrassment. Oh, what a shame, you two would look so cute together, she said, putting the costumes in the bag and handing it to us. Well, here you go, have a nice day, she said, handing me the bag. We made our way out of the store, and since we had already finished what we came here to do, it was time to go home. But I wanted to stay around Listener a bit more. How about I walk you home? I said. This sounds good to me, they said with a small smile. Time skip. The walk to Listener was silent but pleasant. Crunch, crunch, crunch. What are you doing? I asked them. Stepping on the leaves. The sound it makes is really nice, Listener said. You seem to be having fun, I replied, trying to start up a friendly conversation. Just trying to do the most that I can before it gets cold, they answered, looking down at the floor as they stepped on the leaves. By the time we made it to the corner of the street, they took a right. Why don't we take a shortcut? The fastest way to my house is through the park, they said as I followed them. We walked through the park and I couldn't help but admire the beautiful scenery. The light shined through the orange, yellow, and red leaves, creating orange hues. I looked down at Listener to see a smile on their face. Beautiful, I said to myself. Huh? It's just I'm beginning to understand why you like the autumn so much, I said, my face heating up, trying to cover up the fact that it was them I was talking about. Really? That's great. I'm glad you can see what I see, Listener said. Well, we should get going. My parents are coming home early today, and I don't want them to think I was doing anything wrong since I was out for so long, they said with a chuckle as they continued to walk. Before they could go far from me, I held onto their hand. I have to tell them, there may not be another chance like this again. Listener, wait. I have something to tell you. They looked at me as if they were asking me what. Well, you see, the thing is, I took a deep breath in and sighed. I like you, I said, trying not to break down over the overwhelming feeling in my chest. I like you too. You're the greatest friend I ever had, Listener said with a smile, not understanding what I was saying. No, I mean, how do I say this? I love you, Listener, I finally admitted. Listener's point of view. Was this it? Was this what I had been waiting for him to tell me ever since elementary school? My feelings for him reached back to when we were just children. Now he was standing here before me, holding my hands and confessing his feelings towards me. I didn't know what to say. Wait, actually, no, don't be an idiot, Listener. I know exactly what to say. The emotions began to get overwhelming and my heart was filled with happiness. I couldn't help but cry. Are you okay? You don't have to return those feelings if you don't feel the same way. I'm so sorry. No, that's not it. I'm really happy. You have no idea how long I've waited to hear those words. I wiped away my tears and looked up at him with the widest smile. I love you too. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and before y'all call me basic, I like autumn because crunch, you know? I love crunching the leaves, and also the temperature is just perfect. Thank you very much. Alright, just to let everybody know, I have a Discord server now. The link will be in the description, and also I want to say sorry about the delays with all of the videos, you know, getting in trouble and all. Either way, they should start to get back on track. I might skip 1 or 2 days, just that way I can help myself kind of catch up. Either way, I hope you have a good rest of your day, or evening, or night, or morning? I don't know, what else is there? Either way, goodbye!